So I'm back out here with Michelle. Michelle, I haven't seen you in about 3 to 4 months. March 22nd was the first time I met you and your precious little girls, your children. You guys were out living in a van. First, give us an update on Jessica. Where has Jessica been?
Jessica's been tough getting a hold of her. I've been doing, like you said, easing into it. Before, she would just run when she sees me. Now I come to her, she talks to me, she comes, and she never wanted to get in the van. She recently got in the van, took her to go get something to drink, something to eat, and she's opening up to me more. And all the police department over there where I live at, they know about our situation, so they just told me like reel her in, and that to call them and tell them where we're at, but I don't want her to feel like I'm setting her up, you know what I mean? And that way they can go and take her to a place before she turns 18. But till then, I don't know, I'm getting more closer to her, that I don't want her to hate me, because you already know that she has a lot of hate towards me. I don't know why, but only she does. But I don't want her to hate me more than what she does, now.
And how's the baby doing?
The baby's doing okay. She's in foster care. Her Marissa, she was going to be placed with her friend Marissa, but I guess the whole household came out dirty on the drug test, so they said that no, they were not going to place her there. So Jessica hasn't talked to Marissa since about 3 months ago as well. And but the dad is trying to get custody of little Isabella.
And is the baby Isabella doing good?
Yeah, she's doing much good. She's doing way better than what she was. You couldn't even
helping.
tell. Yeah, you couldn't even tell like anything was wrong with her.
Okay. And is Jessica still going through struggles as well with her addiction, unfortunately? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I haven't seen her in such a long time as well. Right back then, about 3-4 months ago. It's unfortunate, right? Just people disappeared.
Yeah, she's been, I don't know, she's been up and down. She said she wants to quit, cries to me, and I tell her let's go, and she says yeah, and then she goes into the store, comes back out, she's a different person. She'll take off, and I won't see her again for the next few days.
That's addiction though, right? Just up and down.
Mm-hmm.
Just one day you want to quit, and then just a minute later, I'll quit tomorrow, next week, next month.
Yeah,
right?
it's been hard with her. I mean, I don't want to leave her by herself either. And then I just really don't want her to have any more resentment towards me. I don't know. And I don't want her to give her a reason why to hate me even more, She's already expressed it, how she feels about me. And I just don't want to push her away.
I think you're trying to support her as much as possible. You're trying to stay in her life, even though you're having your struggles, right? You're going through something, right, that you wish you weren't going through this, right?
Yep. I wish a lot of things. I wish I can go back and do a lot of things different, but I find myself here today and reached out to you because I didn't know what else to do. I was out here trying to sell some Gatorades and water to get my girls a hotel room for the day, because at 12 o'clock if I don't pay, so I was out here and I was on my phone and I go, I'm gonna see if Art will come out here and see if he'll get his subscribers to come out here and buy some Gatorades and waters.
Where are you located?
I'm 51st in McDowell.
You're across the street from El Pollo Loco. You're trying to raise some funds to get a room for your children. It's going to be like 114 degrees today.
I know.
You don't want your children out here. You don't want them in that van because it's like they're going to get cooked in there, right? It's just too hot. Again, we met you and your babies like 3 months ago. Unfortunately, your situation hasn't improved because you're still on a waiting list for housing, and it's a long waiting list. There are a lot of people need help, right? So you're going through the proper channels, the proper resources, but it just takes time, right? It's not from one day to the next where, boom, they'll help you, right? How old are you?
35.
What else can people do to help you and your family?
Pray for us. Don't forget to add us to your prayers and at night when you go to bed. That's when I pray, at night mostly. But just the good thoughts and good vibes sent our way.
When you pray, what do you pray for?
I pray for God just to have his hand on my shoulder and lead me through this dark time and show me the light and help me and my family get through this struggle right now. And it feels like every day, I don't know, I never lose hope, but I'm starting to, fall into that. Like, I don't know what it is. Like, I don't know if it's depression or what, but before I always looked at the brighter side of things, and now I'm finding it hard to even do that. It's just,
And no family, friends that can assist
I've been
you?
staying with family and friends, here and there since I last seen you, since I last met you, and everything is just, there's an end to everything, and I've been with everybody, all my friends, all my families has helped me stay at their house, and I want to say thank you to everybody that helped me from the last video. It didn't go a long way. I don't know how to say it. It was enough to put us up for a while, but it wasn't enough, to stay, to be stable. Or I really want to get a place so that way when I go to work, I don't know where to leave my kids at when I go to work. So it's hard, and my sister says that she will, but my sister's in a hotel as well. So she's like kind of in the same boat as I am.
How many kids do you have?
I have 5.
5 children.
Yeah, and 4 of them are underage, which is Jessica, my son, and my twins. And then I have an oldest that's 18 already. She lives with her boyfriend.
So that's really hard for you to have like a stable job, because like, what do you do with your children? Where do you send them, or who's gonna babysit them, right? And that's expensive as well, right?
Yes.
Where will you be in the next 6 months? Where do you want to be?
I want to be in an apartment, working, sending my kids to school. I want to be normal. I want to be like the way I was before. You know what I mean? Waking up in the morning. Now I don't even know what day it is sometimes, and I'm like, I just feel lost. Like, lost to Phoenix, I guess. You can say that, because I don't know. It's so hot, and then I don't know, it's a struggle, dude. Like, I don't know how else to say it, but it's just like, it's hard, like, out here. I look at my babies and I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm sorry that I can't do for you. And I didn't want to cry in this video, because I read a lot of the comments saying like, oh, the waterworks are, I was putting on a show, whatever. But I look at my kids and I'm like, what am I doing? Like, look at my baby suffering and stuff, and I'm like, what do I do? Where do I go to? And I know that there's the homeless shelters, but when I go to them and they're like, my kids don't want to be there. They're like, there's not to be mean, but there's drug addicts everywhere. They're taking over all the homeless places, and I'm not gonna lie and say I'm in domestic violence to get help over there, because there really is ladies that are getting abused, and I'm not gonna take their spot, to make it seem like to get help, to step on other people to get there.
How old are your children, your younger ones?
4. The twins are 4, and then my son's 16 and Jessica's 17.
I think this would be considered like chronic homelessness, right? Where it's hard for you to get out. When's the last time you had a job? There was stability?
Since like a few weeks before I met you, maybe a month before I met you, when I was working at HelloFresh. I was working there for a while, and before that I was just from job to job, but it still kept the roof over our head and stability. That's all I was looking for, and ever since that last job, everything just went downhill. And every time I just try to, everything looks like it's going better. Again, something happened to my van, or the battery. I need a new battery, and it just like, the struggle was real. And I never really paid attention to it. Before that, I would help people when I see them. They would ask for help, but I never imagined that I'd be on the other side of that, asking for help. And it's just sad. Like, my life is, I don't know. My life should be way better than this. I shouldn't be going through this.
We all have our struggles, Michelle. We all have our struggles. Don't give up. keep being a strong mom. Okay, your kids are looking at you. They're looking for guidance and just that strength to persevere and keep going forward. Don't give up. Life is hard. It's hot. We have our struggles, but you just can't give up. Okay, you just can't. There's no other option. What are you gonna do? If you give up, will your kids give up?
Yeah.
So you got to be strong. Okay, so I admire that you're out here with the sign and you're not asking for a handout. You're asking for a hand to what?
A hand up.
Up, right? Help me, right? Let me sell you some water, some Gatorade, right, to help my children. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna get you a room for today. Okay, I'm gonna go get you a room. What is your Cash App in case somebody out there has a heart and wants to help your children, right? You have little babies, they need a room, just a little bit of help further. What is your Cash App where they can help you at?
It is Loop Dog 111. That's it, just Loop Dog 111.
How do you spell that?
LOOPDAWG 111.
Got it. Okay. So, Michelle, thank you very much for the update. Thanks for reaching out to me. It's okay to ask for help. Okay, it's fine to ask for help. So I appreciate you thinking of me, right? Thinking of Lost in Phoenix, right? Because we do try to help people.
Yeah.
So again, I believe in you. Don't give up.
Thank you.
Some parents would have just abandoned their children. But you're not abandoning. You're sticking with them, right? Because you want the best for them. Okay. So this is what you're doing right now to help them, and I admire that.
Thank you.
Keep being strong. I appreciate you. We'll talk soon, okay?
Thank you so much.